out there, and it is July. All right, so looks like BLM might be a little bit, they're still. If you go to their website, let's just have just for a little bit, just a brief little synopsis here. BLM, the former, if you go back to 2020, or wherever you want to fall in that realm, of course you're familiar with the group, but it looks like they're taking a stand, or they're railing against the what I call the exaltation of Kamala Harris. Okay, so it's like essentially they're saying, okay, you can't just shove this person down the people's throats. You got to back it up. She has to come in under some type of process, some type of democratic-like process. They're calling for a snap virtual vote, a public snap virtual vote ahead of whatever this open convention dog and pony show they're going to do. Okay? So that's BLM. BLM saying, hey, you can't just, for them, they're saying, hey, look, if she's to be this historic president, let her go, let her stand up to the test of an actual, of a process. If she's really what you want, if she's really what you want, let her stand up to the same process that, that has some semblance of democracy, that has some shades of democracy. Okay? Because you go from one extreme to another extreme. Basically, they're saying, look, you want the black vote, but you're up here, you're trying to get it via another form of manipulation. You're trying to swindle the black vote by anointing. Now, this is their word that they used. They said anointed. I said exalt. Okay? Because we're, in Marxist terms, they're saying anoint. Yes. So BLM is railing against the circumvention of a quote, first, quote, black, end quote, President Kamala Harris. Okay, and listen, hey, I can't say that that they're not wrong. I'm not a supporter or I'm not a proponent for BLM, but hey, what do they say? Even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? Is that true? Okay, let's go with that. So I'm just saying it's interesting to see. And see, that's the thing. There's going to be all kinds of little pearls of irritation for Kamala Harris. I mean, I guess, she's not under as big of a delusion as I think she would like for people to believe. She knows, I think deep down, that she's a tool. She's a tool for the advancement. She's a tool for their mob rule. I'm going to start calling it what it is. Kamala is a tool for this mob rule agenda that they're on. They don't want to cede power. They don't want to cede power even in a state of emergency. Okay? So, but BLM, I don't know whose leadership they're under right now, but it's being said, that basically they're not in agreement with Harris being anointed in this position. And like I said, to me, there has to be room for merit and experience. Nobody wants, I'm going to tell you just off the cuff, I don't a damn D doctor. If it comes down to medicine, do I want a D doctor working on something as critical as like, something of vital organs. No, I don't want that. Would I take? I'll take the C doctor. Even if it's another background, listen, I need the person that is exceptional, that is more exceptional, that is more competent, that is more experienced, more seasoned than I want the person that is just, oh, she's a token for you. Here you go. It doesn't matter if she's got terrible policies. Just go ahead and vote that skin tone over. Vote that melanin right over the top. No, that's not my line of reasoning. Okay, and I find that that's very lacking. That many people lack. Forget about reasoning. Just coherence these days. Coherence is, I'm just saying, in the most simple transactions. You give them the premise, you tell them you know what you need, you ask for it, they tell you, well, you got to have this. It's amazing. Now, I don't know, some people, you might lay it on, some people might say, oh, well, the schools are terrible. I don't know what's going on, but I tell you, there's a definite difference. There's a different atmosphere out here, folks. I'm telling you, there's a different atmosphere out here with the people that you have to engage with on a daily basis. Because the less you have to engage with them, the better off y'all are. You really are. But, but back to Kamala Harris and BLM. BLM objecting to the rise of Kamala Harris. Well, am I surprised? No, because these people come out every 4 years. They're like, they come back like a disease. Like they're dormant, okay? All of these NGOs and these non-profit organizations, these scam black activists, they all go into a dormant state until it's time, until they're activated. That's what happens. And I figured I'm going into a domain that I was not going to go into until later today. I think we're on the cusp of another a Floyd moment here. If you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, it's the right temperature. You've got this situation out here with the Sonia. Is it Massey? You've got people protesting in Illinois. The temperature is right. There's a lot of ingredients in this gumbo right now. They're cooking up a really nice base for something to go off. Okay. I told you guys every week I endure Karine Jean-Pierre. Endure her every week. Okay, and then I hear what's that April's name? She's already talking about they're already trying to revive the Floyd Policing Act. Because I don't know whatever happened with that. It was HR 1280. I don't know, but to me, all that is a nationalization of police. So what we should be looking at, shout out to Uncool Paranoia, we should be looking at the way the optics and the media is going to sway, how they're going to manipulate, intimidate, and try to dominate the voice of people. That's what I think we should be looking at. But I'm saying, I think we're going to be close. We're close to another. We're certainly on the cusp, or we're ripe. Just like I believe the CV-19 is not going away. I believe some social unrest or civil unrest. They're cooking up something for some social or civil unrest before November. Okay. Not only that, they're working out every time something happens. So let's just look a flashback to this thing with Trump, Trump. Okay, so every time something happens that's a threat, the people pay with their liberties. Okay, so to me, they're going to ramp up things on 2A. 2A is going to be attacked behind that. What else will they try to attack? I'm telling you, that's what the solution will be. Because just like 911, you got Homeland that generated Homeland Security, followed by Patriot Act. So just realize, not to mention, there's just so many things going on. I'm telling you, this is a gumbo, right? Ready to team over. Visit at JFK. They had a situation, chaos at JFK Airport yesterday. That airport's been dilapidated for quite some time. Which the citizens, let me take that word back. Which the people of Chicago, the melanated people, have said that they are not going to allow the DNC to have a whatever, a peaceful or a civil dog and pony show. So I'm just thinking it's going to be a mess. I think it's going to be a mess. But I think they're cooking up another GF moment. Okay, another GF moment to nationalize police. Another GF moment to see. There was a lot of things they were trying to achieve with that. But I think it's on the way. I think that the environment, the climate is right. Temperature's right. Look at the things that are happening in DC. I mean, are you looking at when you watch the mainstream media? Are you looking at? Do you think you're looking at America? Do you think you're looking at America? I mean, like what is going on? Is it all by design? I was just asking. Just asking. Marcy's here. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know everything. And I don't profess to be prophetic, but hey. I think we're all wise enough to recognize a pattern when we see one. I don't think that's too presumptuous when you can at least recognize a pattern in something. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hang on just one second. So it's me. It's really me. But I tell you what, I'm going to probably come back later. And I don't know. Who else is going to come out? Who's next? The Proud Boys? I mean, my gosh. What deal? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to come back a little bit later. Let me know what you think in the comment section about BLM. And are you entertained? Are you entertained? I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.